Hi, this is Paul. I want to do a quick review of Justice League: The Ultimate Fan Edition, which I watched a little bit yesterday before I went to sleep, and I finished it off today. It's from Your Movie Fix. I'll leave a link to his video, which has a link to where he has it. He made edits to it, him and a couple of other people or collaborators on it. And the great thing about it is he linked it. It's on Mega Upload. That's where it is. I downloaded it last night, and like I said, it's like 4.38 gigabytes. But anyway, it's about 7 minutes longer than the theatrical version, I think. And he also puts the deleted scenes back in. First of all, he takes out the again. Again, this is gonna have spoilers in it. Okay, be forewarned. He takes out that awful cam footage of iPhone footage with the little kid asking Superman a question with the fake, with Henry Cavill's ugly looking, it looks like he had buck teeth. He takes that out and he puts scenes from Batman v Superman in it and from Man of Steel, which is great, especially with Martha and Diane Lane. I mean, just the first 5 minutes of it just gets to you because they're basically giving you like a recap of Superman and stuff when he's a little kid and stuff, and Batman v Superman, and just and from the funeral, and it's just really heartbreaking and emotional. A lot better than that stupid iPhone footage that Josh Whedon directed. How anybody could have looked at that, any sensible person looked at that and said, okay, that's fine, leave it in the movie, is beyond me. Okay, whoever shot that should have been fired for that reason alone. Okay, and Warner Brothers has no balls because they should have told Henry Cavill to shave your mustache and be and play Superman because Paramount Pictures. I don't care if they had it in the contract. You signed Justice League contract first, okay, and you got to do reshoots. I'm sure that was in the contract, so that takes precedence over the stupid Mission Impossible thing, which they could slap a fake mustache on you, or even let you grow the mustache back. Okay, Tom Cruise got hurt. Okay, and I'm rambling. Sorry about that. I'm rambling. Excuse me. Okay, anyway, besides that, then they also, so the movie begins actually with the actual footage of Batman on the rooftop, and of course that couldn't be helped, even though that footage is really you could tell that's Josh Whedon, and it's really quite stupid, the back and forth between Batman and the and the stupid the stupid robber, which was really stupid. I thought it was really stupid anyway, but anyway, that's still in there. But what they do is they take out a lot of the bad jokes. They took out the thirsty thing between Lois and Martha. They took that out, thank God. They took out the Flash place planning on basically on Wonder Woman's chest. They took that out, thank God for that. They changed the music, a lot of the music in that. They took out Danny Elfman's horrible score. Okay, the only I did kind of like the score when they were in the tunnel, but they switched that out. But so I didn't mind that, and they switched a few things out, like when Cyborg gets into the Nightcrawler, he's upside down and he flips over. They leave this time. You get that shot from the trailer where he's right side up. Okay, and it's okay for me. And then they also what they do with Cyborg is they show him when he's tapping into the motor, excuse me, in the motor box, the mother box. He has that nightmare vision. He has that that nightmare vision that Batman has. And I just never realized. I know the sound just sounds incredible when he taps into it, and you see Batman looking up, when he's looking, and then you see Superman, the shot of Superman, burning the guys, and Batman, with the handcuffs up there and stuff, and the Flash telling. It's the way they do it. The way they do it is seamless to me. Okay, and it works. It makes the movie flow a lot better. Like I said, they took out a lot of the stupid jokes. Okay, there's no Batman in there after Superman gets resurrected, and Superman throws him, and you see him land on the ground. He just said, "Oh yeah, something definitely bleeding." That's taken out. Thankfully, that bad joke is taken out, and they took out a lot of the bad jokes in this movie, which I thought made it a lot better. And the Russian family, which I guess I don't know. Again, I don't know why they put that in the first place. They severely cut down their time in there. You don't see the shot of the little girl with the bug spray. They cut that out completely, which I thought was really stupid anyway. They cut that out, and they cut out when the Flash saves the Russian family, tells her to hold on, and they cut out the part where he said "Dostoevsky," right, or goodbye in Russian, whatever. They cut that out, thankfully, uh, and they also edit the farm scene when Lois goes back with Clark. They show the scene from from the last Heroes trailer where you said about the ring. They show that, which is good, and I mean, they show a little bit of the you can tell the little bit of the green screen, when he's hugging Lois, and then they kind of cut after the proposal scene, the ring, and then they show a shot of them kissing, and then they actually flash back to Man of Steel I think when they first kissed, which I thought was nice, and then of course they show a little bit of the green screen when he realized that she's called his mother, and then you see the mom coming up, and that was great. That was nice and good, and then of course him going off, and they actually include back in Superman going back to the scout ship and seeing the black suit and the other Kryptonian suit, and then walking past that, and then you see him going in the thing, and then you see that shot, a similar shot to they have in Man of Steel when he first gets his suit and the doors open and he comes out with Kate flapping, which is just a freaking awesome scene. And then you see him actually going to Alfred, and you do get the scene that they had teased in the trailer, in that trailer before the Heroes trailer, where he goes to them and he goes, Master Kent, and he goes to Hope You're Not Too Late. That scene in there, and it's freaking awesome. Okay, and the final battle scene, they actually show you, those parts that they had in the trailer where Batman throws Aquaman the Trident, and you see them getting ready to go, and they actually, I think they, hold on, I'm trying to remember, they changed the music in the last, for the final battle, they changed the music. I think they put some of the Mad Max Fury Road music in there, which I didn't mind at all. And again, unfortunately, when the Superman is separating the motor box with Cyborg, you do see, you can tell that's when he had the mustache. That was part of the reshoots. You can tell he had the mustache because you can see his lip. But I didn't mind that as much. And then, when they separate the motor box and they all, they both go flying either way, and then they both start laughing. And they cut out the joke with Cyborg saying about he can't feel his toes. How is that possible? They cut that out, which I thought was good. And then you see the shot of them all six of them up at the top, like a heroic pose, and they cut out the dialogue between Batman and oh yeah, and they cut out the part where Batman is smiling when he sees Clark, Superman come back. They cut that out, and they cut out the dialogue with Wonder Woman and them are up there, so you just see them, you just see the six of them, Kate flappings, and they're standing there heroically. And I thought that was a great improvement. And they actually, then they show the rest of the scenes, which I thought was nice. And they also added, which I thought was really, really good. They added like a kind of tribute to, oh yeah, they changed it, like I said, and it makes it more epic when they add that music in at the end, where you see all the different, see Cyborg changing his symbol and his chest, and you see Flash running, even though that's a stupid running style. They should definitely change, work with Ezra Miller on that running style, which looks really ridiculous the way he's running at the end. Okay, but anyway, and then they show Batman and Clark and Bruce. I thought it was a nice touch of them at the farm and stuff, and them thanking him for buying the bank. He tells them that he bought the bank, and then of course them walking into Wayne Manor and saying that they're gonna have a table right here for 6, and then they said room for more. I thought that was again a sweet touch, and then they did show the mid-credit scene with the Flash and Superman, which unfortunately that is one of the scenes, but it doesn't look as bad. Him with the mustache, the CGI, and that is not as bad. So, and then they show the scene after credit scene with Lex and Terminator. What you call it? Cameron. You know what I'm talking about. Slade Wilson. Anyway, and then after that they show actually like a kind of tribute to Zack Snyder, a lot of the behind the scenes shooting from Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and from Justice League, which I thought was a nice touch tribute to Zack Snyder. And they also show after that, they show I guess some scenes that are behind the scenes stuff that's in storyboard stuff, that computer generated stuff that was done in for Justice League. I guess that's on the Blu-ray, which I haven't looked at yet. But this version is the version I'm going to stick with watching. Okay, this version right here that Your Movie Fix did, it's a way better version than it's the best that we got until hopefully we do get that Zack Snyder cut, which hopefully is over 3 hours and has all the stuff that he wanted to put in the movie that he actually shot. I believe he shot, because I know they said I think he shot a 3-hour cut of it, and then but it didn't have the VFX and stuff in it all completed in there yet. And I hope that's the version that we get. Okay, and just put, like I said, Junkie XL his music in there, and we're all good. And I'm waiting for that. And hopefully we don't have to wait 10 or 20 years for that. Hopefully that'll maybe later this year Warner Brothers will wise up and release that version because there's money to be made. Okay, and I'm sorry. I love what Josh Whedon did with Buffy and Angel. I love those shows completely. And I love the Avengers, but that was just a horrible mix. And I blame the executives for Warner Brothers for ruining Justice League. Okay, that's on them. Okay, I don't blame the actors at all for that. And I'm still hoping Ben Affleck changes his mind and does the Matt Reeves Batman movie and stays as Batman. That's what I'm really hoping he does. Okay, because again, I just like his Batman, so I hope they do that. Hope he does stay. Hope he changes his mind. You got a lot of time between them because they ain't gonna start shooting Batman. I think solo Batman movie till next year. So hopefully Ben Affleck changes his mind and he stays as Batman because I do want to see a Justice League too. I definitely want to see that down the road, and this time done properly. This time, whatever director you get, you don't interfere with him. You don't give him a stupid edict that the movie has to be less than 2 hours. You let him direct the movie that he's going to direct, okay, and stop interfering, okay. That's my only say. But anyway, like I said, I'll leave a link to your movie fix in the description box. It'll take you to the to his video that says Justice League Ultimate Fan Edition now available, and it has the link to the mega upload, and then you can download it yourself. Like I said, I downloaded it in I think 20-25 minutes. I downloaded it, and like I said, I watched a little bit of it last night. Again, the opening is way better than the theatrical cut. The way they cut up that stupid cell phone footage, and it just it flows a lot better. And again, it's a lot better version. And this copy and this version right here is the copy that I'm going to be watching from now on until I get till we get the Zack Snyder cut. Okay, I'm going to see if I can burn this copy to a DVD and burn it on DVD, and I'm going to stick it in my Justice League and get rid of it because it's just ridiculous. I guess I'll just keep I'll keep the Justice League thing because I have it in there. But this is the version that I'm going to be watching. Okay, until we get a Zack Snyder cut. Hopefully a Zack Snyder 3-hour cut with all the FX done and all the music added into it, and hopefully I'm hoping that happens down the road. Okay, so again, thank you, Your Movie Fix. Thank you and everybody that helped you for creating this. And I know there's supposed to be another version that's supposed to get released today. It's from Heroic Gateway. I'm constantly looking for it. I know it's supposed to come out today, so I'm gonna keep looking for it so I can see if I can download it, and then I'll see if I can watch it maybe sometime this week, and then do a review of that one as well. Okay, but I want the Zack Snyder cut because there's so much stuff that he shot for the movie, like Aquaman having that discussion with Willem Dafoe's character and what's her face, chick that played Mera. They had it was a scene that was filmed for that, and there's also scenes with Cyborg and his mother that they filmed that we didn't get to see at all either. Okay, and of course the scene with Ezra Miller saving Iris, excuse me, not Ira, Iris. Okay, and so much other scenes that they cut out. The scenes that they showed in the trailers that we never got to see, and I want to see them in that movie because, like, I know some people are saying, "Oh, Zack Snyder's cut was supposed to be supposed to be a lot more depressing or something." That's what I heard some idiot say that, but I think the whole purpose of it was going to be like depressing in the beginning of it, but then be hopeful when Superman comes back, and then it just soars and takes off. That's how it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the culmination of Zack Snyder's vision, okay, that he had for Superman, his arc, okay, that Warner Brothers screwed up completely, okay, and I still blame the president of Warner Brothers. And I still think he should be. Normally, I don't advocate anybody being fired, anybody losing their jobs, but he should be fired for that because I think he's the one that came up with that stupid edict that the movie had to be less than 2 hours, okay, and fired Zack Snyder, okay, and try to play it off, okay, and lie and gave us this half take movie, this half and half movie, which is just again, I can't. I'm sorry, I mean, I'm going into a rant again. I'm stop ranting. But anyway, I'll leave a link to Your Movie Fix to the video, so that way you can see. He has a link to the download, and you can download it to you. I know a lot of people are trying to. Some people can't do it, and I think some people are trying to translate it and give for international people. And more power to you. And again, it's unfortunate that it takes the fans caring so much to give you a decent version of this movie that should have been epic. Okay, first Justice League movie, okay, should have been epic. It should have been a 3 hour movie and an epic movie. But unfortunately, the suits interfered again, and it just okay. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you've seen just the Ultimate Fan Edition, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button down below. I have my social links to my social media, my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram in the description box, as well as a link to my main channel, Trey Passer. Please check that out as well. And this is Trey Passer saying, oh, well, no, I'm Paul on this channel, excuse me, saying so long and take care.